almighty son of Lord Garmadon, Lloyd Garmadon. We're ranking every single set of Lloyd Garmadons from best to worst, excluding gimmick sets, full plus sets, polybags, and limited edition promotion stuff, ladies and gentlemen. We've got cars, we've got bikes, we've got four-headed dragons, we've got golden dragons. This is going to be absolutely insane. Let's get straight into the rankings. Also, disclaimer, ladies and gentlemen, I think that all the Lloyd sets are fantastic. And we're going to start with 21, which is going to be Jungle Raider. This is a Season 4 set right here. Insane. Our second season back when Ninjago was meant to, unfortunately go away. But yeah, this is an awesome $20 set right here. And I'm going to be honest, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of these sets, like I said, all these sets here are really, really solid in my personal opinion. It comes with 188 pieces, so a very decent part to price ratio. And the fact that you can get all four J-Blades in pretty solid sets, ladies and gentlemen. They're not too expensive. It's an awesome plus. And you get that awesome Lloyd Tournament suit. This is absolutely a crisp set. And yeah, unfortunately, is the worst set out of the bunch. Okay, number 20. There's a lot of sets, ladies and gentlemen, so stay tuned to find out who's number 1. We have got Jade and Lloyd's Velocity Racers right here. 322 pieces, coming with a decent selection, but nothing too crazy, because you get all these figures in cheaper sets, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, this Lloyd bike's kind of generic. Not the greatest one. I'm not really feeling it too much, to be fair, ladies and gentlemen, but not a bad set at all. And next up, we have got number 19 right here from Ninjago Flippin' Core. We have got Lloyd's Race Car Evo, 279 pieces right here. Very, very solid, to say the least, ladies and gentlemen. Probably the weakest car out of the bunch, though, compared to stuff like the Nightcrawler, which is absolutely a peak Lloyd car. Such a great Lloyd car set. This car just does not come close to that set at all. Okay, another core set. In number 18, we have got Lloyd's Mech Battle Evo. Now, this is actually a very, very fun set, ladies and gentlemen. And like I said, I like all these Lloyd sets. I don't really have a bias towards any of these sets, besides maybe like the Jungle Chopper. I might put up a bit high, because I do like it quite a lot, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, a very, very solid set. 223 pieces. Retailing for about $20. And you get a nice little mech versus mech build right here, which is awesome to see. You get a golden Lloyd core, which is very awesome as well. We got a golden ninja in core. That's awesome. And it's a very, very fun set. And yeah, this would be a set that, if we're still around, I'd say pick up, ladies and gentlemen. If you're shopping for someone else, this is a great variety pack right here. You get two awesome mechs that can battle out each other. And you get Lloyd as well. This is a big plus. This is a great set. Okay, next up, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to number 17, which is going to be the almighty Lloyd and Aaron's Ninja Team mech from Dragons Rising Season 1 right here. Now, the minifigures in this set is very, very fun, and you do get a nice little Aaron mech as well, ladies and gentlemen, but we're going to be focusing on the awesome Lloyd mech, which isn't really Lloyd's mech, or is it the administration's mech, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't watched Dragons Rising Season 1, yeah, be sure to go watch it. But yeah, this is very solid. 5 minifigures for a good 764 pieces. Not a bad set at all. But compared to other sets that came out around about this time, when this set came out about 3 years ago now, it just is not as good. Like, let's be honest here, ladies and gentlemen. There's so many better sets for the same price point, even cheaper, that came out that year. So yeah, that's why it's getting this low down in the positions. Okay, next up, ladies and gentlemen, one of my favorite and most underrated seasons, we've got the island sets. We've got Lloyd's Jungle Chopper bike right here, coming with 183 pieces, 3 minifigures, and retails for about, 18 to $25. Not too shabby at all, ladies and gentlemen. I do quite like this set quite a lot, ladies and gentlemen. Comes with 3 figures for $20. That's already a good deal, ladies and gentlemen. You get an exclusive minifigure as well, being Island Nia. You get that Lloyd, which is probably the easiest ninja to get out of this entire wave. One of the big flaws with this set, ladies and gentlemen, obviously, you get the almighty Storm Amulet, which is really, really good. You get all the collectibles from the Island Waves, which no matter what set you get, ladies and gentlemen, which is awesome. But no kickstand on the bike really lets it down. Okay, next up, ladies and gentlemen, number 15 right here. We have to go with Legacy. We have to go with Jungle Raider, 127 pieces. Coming with Lloyd, retailing for about $10. Now, if you want to know why I've got this over the original one, ladies and gentlemen, it's just because, well, you get an awesome hairpiece like you do with the Lloyd. But this is $10, ladies and gentlemen. This is half the price of the Jungle Raider from the last one. And to be honest, ladies and gentlemen, I like it. It's cute. Okay, next up, ladies and gentlemen, number 14. The time is flying. And we've got Lloyd's Hydromech, 222 pieces, retailing for about $20 to $25 Australian, ladies and gentlemen. Coming with 2 minifigures as well. Now, you do get the Sea Amulet right here. This is a set that I really wish I got, ladies and gentlemen. And shout out to all you guys who got this right here. Because the awesome thing about the Sea and the Thunder amulets, ladies and gentlemen, is technically they were grouped in one season, which is very, very awesome, which means all you had to do was buy the Hydromech and the Jungle Chopper, and you would get both collectibles for that year, which was awesome to see, ladies and gentlemen, and you get that awesome Lloyd suit. This is a big thumbs up. This set is absolutely awesome. Next up, we have got lucky number 13, ladies and gentlemen, and yeah, this is Lloyd's Green Forest Dragon, one of the earliest sets coming out this year, ladies and gentlemen, in 2025. Lloyd's Green Forest Dragon, not the best part to price ratio, but not bad at all, ladies and gentlemen. You got that awesome yellow molded dragon right there, which is only exclusive to this set, ladies and gentlemen, which is awesome. You do get the... Oh, you get tired, ladies and gentlemen, because you lack sleep. And, yeah, but you do get Lloyd mech suit, which is a little bit disappointing, ladies and gentlemen. We really should have got Lloyd's storm suit in this set, but not bad at all, ladies and gentlemen. Not a big letdown. But, yeah, very, very solid set, to say the least. You get an awesome little dragon. You get a exclusive dragon baby right there. And the Dragonians are kind of alright. They're in every set, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, next up, ladies and gentlemen, this set was only out for, like, what, a couple months, ladies and gentlemen? Very, very low print run for this. We got Lloyd's Elemental Power Mech. Now, I'm not sure if this can change with, like, the Cole, the Sora, or the Arrow Mech, but that does not matter, ladies and gentlemen, because this is a very, very good set for $25 to $28 Australian, ladies and gentlemen. You get 3 minifigures, which you could be saying, well, there's sets that are lower than this one that give you the same amount of figures for like $5 less or whatever, ladies and gentlemen. Which is true. That is a very, very fair point. But you get Lloyd mech suit, you get Nia mech suit, you get Cinder. And that's the big plus right here, ladies and gentlemen. And you get an awesome mech build. This is very, very solid. And you cannot hate on this one at all. Okay, number 11 right here, ladies and gentlemen. Another legacy set, ladies and gentlemen. We have got the Golden Dragon right here. The Golden Dragon. Awesome to say the least, ladies and gentlemen. Coming to 171 pieces, retailing for it. Well, I paid $25 for it, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, this is basically the last set, but 10 times better, ladies and gentlemen. 10 times better. Now, I would put this over the Lloyd mech thing, but I just wouldn't let me. Like, I was trying to, and it wouldn't let me. But it's alright, ladies and gentlemen. The Lloyd car, I would put it above this. Vice versa. But yeah, you get the Overlord figure for the low price of $25 and the Gold Legacy Ninja, and you get Golden flipping Dragon, ladies and gentlemen. This is absolutely insane. A bang for your buck. What an awesome set. Okay, top 10, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Who's going to be number 10? It's going to be, of course, Lloyd's Pool Back Car. Now, this is a set that's very, very needed in the January wave, ladies and gentlemen, which is just an optional set, ladies and gentlemen. If you're going for some of the bigger sets, you don't really need this set, but it also gives people that are on a budget that want all the Lloyd figures, ladies and gentlemen, a good way to get the Lloyd Storm suit. And you also get a pullback feature for $20 on the car. That is really, really good, to say the least, ladies and gentlemen. This is another bang for your buck set right here. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, number 9 right here. We've got a big, thick boy right here. Lloyd's Legendary Dragon from Core. Now, I was looking over this set, to be fair, ladies and gentlemen, and I kind of looked over it. I kind of skipped over it, and that's a big detriment. I apologize for that, ladies and gentlemen. You get some awesome figures right here. You get 4 minifigures, which is a little lackluster, but this dragon is actually very menacing and unique, ladies and gentlemen, which is hard to say nowadays for a lot of dragons outside of stuff like Thunderfang and the Source dragons, ladies and gentlemen. This is a very unique dragon, an awesome dragon, to say the least, and a thick boy. Okay, next up, top 8, ladies and gentlemen. We're nearly in podium positions. Green Ninja Mech Dragon from the Lego Ninjago movie has to be placed in the top 8, ladies and gentlemen. And depending on whose list you're looking at, this could even be put up higher. 544 pieces right here. You get a little minion for Lord Garmadon, and you get that exclusive Lord Garmadon robe right there. The only way to get Lord Garmadon's robe. And we're not even talking about the main stuff in the set, ladies and gentlemen. Like, we also get Sensei Wu, which is awesome, voiced by Jackie Chan. That's awesome right there. And then you also have Lloyd right there, which Lloyd's kind of common, let's be honest here. But the dragon is absolutely stunning as well. Okay, next up we have got number 7, which is going to go to the Legacy Golden Mech right here. Golden Mech is back for Legacy, and yeah, this is actually a really good spin on a mech that was really just a side build for the Temple of Light, to be fair. You do get a General Kozu, I do believe that's General Kozu, as a remake right there with Zane's Elemental Blade for some weird reason. It looks to be Zane or Jay's Elemental Blade, which does not make any sense, ladies and gentlemen. But I suppose, like, there's no other ninja in here. They probably should have done that, but then for the budget of this, like, it's like, 4 minifigures. You do need Master Wu as well, so I could kind of see where they went there. But yeah, overall, solid build right here, and an awesome remake. What a remake should be. Okay, number 6, ladies and gentlemen. If we're talking about green dragons, we have to talk about one of the best green dragons, the green NRG dragon right here. Now, unfortunately, we did not get an NRG Lloyd in this set, ladies and gentlemen, but that does not matter, because with 567 pieces and being a set from the Day of the Departed, having an awesome 5 minifigures as well as doubloon. You get the Cole Ghost face, which is awesome to see. Very, very hard part to find. You also get that Lloyd hairpiece with the awesome Sky Pirate suits. The Sky Pirate suits are awesome, ladies and gentlemen. And you do get that Kai Jin Blade. Now, I do think we've already seen that on a Sky Pirate set, so it's a little, it's alright. That bit's alright. But yeah, what a solid dragon, ladies and gentlemen. The cloth material on this is top flipping tier. Deserves to be the best green dragon on the tier list. Let's be honest here. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you knew this was going to be a top 5, and this could even be a favorite set for a lot of you, ladies and gentlemen. Lloyd's flipping Titan Mech is on the list, ladies and gentlemen. That is awesome right there. Lloyd's Titan Mech deserves to be on the list and deserves to be at least top 5 with 576 pieces, coming with a whopping 6 minifigures, which is really, really big. And you get this awesome Titan Mech as well, ladies and gentlemen. Now, the Titan Mech, I think this was our very, very first Titan Mech, so big props to this one for starting that trend, ladies and gentlemen. Will we get a Kai Titan Mech or a, I don't know, are we missing anyone? A Nia Titan Mech? We'll have to find out, ladies and gentlemen, but this is a solid way to start off the Titan Mechs. What an awesome build. Still holds up to this day. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to lie, I have a lot of bias towards Sons of Garmadon and the Island sets, ladies and gentlemen. So number 4 is going to be the Ninja Nightcrawler. This could be completely biased, ladies and gentlemen. This might not even be on some of your top 10s, ladies and gentlemen. But I don't want to hear it, okay, ladies and gentlemen? You get the only form of Ultraviolet, which is awesome, with a nice little bike side build as well. You get an exclusive Nia SOG uniform, and the SOG uniforms are absolutely stunning on the Ninja, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, you have the Lloyd, which is kind of common in this set. Most of the shorter set waves like the Sons of Garmadon and the Island, Lloyd will be most likely the most common figure outside of the Pilot, which Kai was the most common figure, ladies and gentlemen. I do believe for the Ninja. But yeah, this set is awesome right here. The Ninja Nightcrawler is such a nice car as well. Yeah, you can pull it back, ladies and gentlemen. Better than the Dragon's Rising one, where you can pull it back. You've also got those nice blades in the front, and if you hold down the back of the engine bit, you can also shoot those rapid fire stud shooters. Absolutely insane, and deserves the top 4 spot. Okay, number 3 right here is a set that I quite frankly overlooked, ladies and gentlemen, when it came out. Lloyd's Jet Mech. This is my favorite Lloyd mech, without a shadow of a doubt, ladies and gentlemen. The brilliance of this set is insane, ladies and gentlemen. You do get the General for the Ghost Spectral Dragonians. You do get just a regular Dragonian Spectral as well. But what really stands out this set from the others, ladies and gentlemen, is the Kurt exclusive minifigure. That's awesome, ladies and gentlemen. And you get the Bones that can also, is basically just a DLC for Thunderfang. So yeah, if you want that Thunderfang skeleton bony look and add it to, crank it up to an extra 3%, yeah, this is a set for you, ladies and gentlemen. You also get a Sora side build. They didn't need to add that, ladies and gentlemen. Also, 1,000 pieces for $100 is very, very good. But Lloyd's Jet Mech is insane, ladies and gentlemen. You could transform this into a jet, into a mech, obviously. That's why it's a jet mech. But yeah, it's insane, ladies and gentlemen. Awesome stuff to see right here. And the seamless transition of this mech is just so crisp and deserves a top 3 spot. Number 2. Now, either one of these dragons could have took the win, but we're talking for number 2, the OG, the Golden Dragon. The OG Golden Dragon right here that took down the Overlord Dragon. Coming with 3 minifigures for 252 pieces, retailing for about $50 to $40 Australian at the time. That's when we were getting absolutely destroyed with the prices in Australia, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, the awesome Golden Ninja, the first Golden Ninja, ladies and gentlemen. So awesome to see this in finally minifigure form as well. I don't know why he has the Sword of Fire. I don't know why Lloyd has the Sword of Fire. But yeah, awesome set right here, ladies and gentlemen. But compared to the next dragon, this dragon feels completely outdated. And number flipping 1 has to be Lloyd's Ultra Golden Dragon. $120 when it came out, ladies and gentlemen. We're talking, not like with some of these sets, you may see like maybe 5 or 6 figures, ladies and gentlemen. We ain't talking that. We talking 9 minifigures. 9 flipping minifigures. We are basically a minifigure pack in this set, and they aren't no pushover minifigures either. We get all 4 of the original Ninja in their gold crystallized forms. You get 3 crystallized minifigures to do the dirty work for the Almighty Crystal King, aka the Overlord. And to top it all off, ladies and gentlemen, you get the Golden Oni Lloyd. Absolutely insane. You also get all 4 of the golden weapons on the Overlord stand. But yeah, let's take a look at this dragon, ladies and gentlemen, in all of its flipping beauty right here. 4-headed dragon. Obviously, OG Season 1 people would know what this is really all about, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, such an awesome thing. And the fact that they use all their dragon forms to create this absolute monster is awesome as well, to say the least. You've got lightning, thunder, ice, and earth in this dragon right here to help Lloyd take down the Overlord. But thank you so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, in today's video, thank you so much for watching. I think I might have a brain condition with all the stuttering. I do apologize, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to put a comment down below of your ranking of your top 3 to top 5 favorite Lloyd sets, ladies and gentlemen. Also put in the comments what other stuff you want to see in the future. I'd love to know all your opinions as well. But yeah, we'll see you we'll see you with another episode, ladies and gentlemen, either this week, next month, I don't know. But yeah, we'll see you next time. Have a good day. Bye bye. Enjoy yourself.